Being a keynote speaker and sharing my story over and over again has been extremely therapeutic. It has forced me to be vulnerable by sharing and processing some really difficult moments that I may have just kept to myself because I am not a naturally vulnerable person. But we all have stories of disappointment, loss, and past pain. So when you share what's going on the inside, it creates an outlet for the pain that's going out. It helps you to learn from it. And when you hold on to your struggles, it turns into anxiety and fear. Emily and I tell our kids, don't carry around your stink, flush it. And by flush it, we don't mean to bury it, but to let out what's bothering them, to get rid of their stinking thinking. They're obviously holding on to something they shouldn't be because they're easily irritated, they're frustrated. And when they finally muster up the courage to share it, good things always happen. It's like releasing this invisible, smelly weight that you've been carrying on. Once you let go of what was weighing you down, it's amazing how different you feel. And sharing our stories is also a way to garner compassion and support. Think of it like this. If someone cuts you off in traffic, it makes you mad, right? But what if you knew that person who cut you off was just diagnosed with cancer and is on their way home to break the news to their family? While it doesn't make it okay to drive unsafely, you're going to be more compassionate about the air, understanding that they're distracted and hurting right now. Now, I see compassion all the time because people can see my physical struggles. I can't hide it. In college, when we were at the bar and it was jam-packed with people, it was difficult for me to wheel around. And sometimes I would accidentally run into the back of people's legs with my chair, and they would whip around with all this anger, like, who was this punk who just hit me in the leg? And then they would look down, realize I'm in a wheelchair, which instantly diffused all the anger they just had. And they would apologize to me for them being in my way. I would always say sorry too, but my friends then took advantage of this. So when they were pushing me through a crowd, let's just say they weren't always trying to avoid people. And this is all to say that being vulnerable and sharing your story allows you to heal. It also helps you to garner compassion from others. So please remember that vulnerability is not a weakness, it's a strength. So make sure to share your story. Take care.